Knox Goes Away, released in 2023, can be seen on Max. A study in the character of a criminal and his ending.
I've been doing this job a long time. People like to talk about the targets. I think it made them feel better.
Why don't you care who the guy is?
They never got what it was really all about, which was, in 10 minutes, they're not gonna be anybody.
Knox, you okay? Knox.
You have a very rare form of dementia.
How much time do I have?
Weeks, not months. I'm sorry.
That's okay, Doc. Even if I hated you for telling me, I'd forget soon enough.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to show up like this.
Do I know you?
Dad, please.
Miles, what happened?
This guy hurt my daughter. So I killed him. I never asked you for anything in my life. But I'm desperate.
Why does he hate you so much?
They found out what I did for a living.
The police are all over this. You don't pull this off, this all goes to hell.
I'm getting worse every hour. It's like a curtain coming down. I'm running out of time.
They finally got up to you, huh?
There's no coming back from this one. It was you.
What?
You turned me in.
That's not true, Dad. You're losing it. Something's wrong with you.
John, good luck.
I swore I'd never be like you.
And here we are.
Michael Keaton is another of those actors that is hard to look away when he's on screen and in the cast. Once again, he leads a cast that includes Al Pacino, Marcia Gay Harden, who has her own series now, and James Marsden. The issue is not an unfamiliar one and begins with the question, what would you do once you were told that you only had weeks to remember anything as a result of Alzheimer's? Well, our character here, whose name is John Aristotle Knox, decides that he will complete the job he was assigned, but things get complicated when his son drops by to lay one more problem at his doorstep. Keaton directed, co-wrote, and produced this not-so-slow saga that keeps the viewer asking, what's next? It's not a kill-em-all, but the acting here doesn't even give us a hint of the role of Batman Keaton once played, or of the role of Godfather, Sonny Corleone, that Pacino once played, but rather of friends in crime where one of them needs a bit of help on one last job. The script and editing doesn't drag this out. It moves along and answers the questions sooner than we might have thought. I'd watch this again. Knox Goes Away, released in 2023 on Max, 8 of 10 stars. This thing will keep you angry.
We actually used to come here all the time, right, Thomas?
You don't hear her talking to you.
You better get your wife, man.
Ain't nobody gotta get me.
That's just order. I just want to have a nice night.
I don't know how you do it, Ava.
I see she tells you everything, huh? Alice. You know what? I can't do this. And what y'all looking at?
No rest for the weekend.
You are home now, and you are safe.
No light in the dark.
I tried everything.
No peace to be found.
You have taught me since I was a little girl to be a good wife.
Stop! That boy put his hands on you!
But what happens when that's not enough?
Sometimes we hold on to the things that God Himself wants us to let go of.
I didn't realize how deep in the red I was. When this divorce is over, I want to be in the black.
Girl, you got that man out of your house? Now we need to celebrate, get you a new man.
I am not even thinking about that.
Honestly, I never liked the way he treated you.
I always thought you were too good for him.
Aren't you glad to see me?
I gave up so much of myself to be with you that you haven't met the real me.
He walked inside your house and now he's sitting outside the bank? Ava, you need a restraining order.
I'm gonna tell you this just one time. You better leave me alone. Careful pushing a good woman too far.
This is a Tyler Perry film, period. You either love his stuff or you don't. This tale of two families and a community that doesn't seem to know what is going on begins with the scene in a church at a funeral that is the talk of social media when those who dare to have seen this movie see it. It's an incredible scene that is totally unbelievable, as are many of the scenes in this Tyler tale, and gives us some insight into the creative mind of one of America's great storytellers. Debbie Morgan, remember All My Children? Megan Good, who plays the preacher's kid, who makes this decision, I won't call it a mistake, to marry into a family that everyone in this hick town knows are psychopaths. Richard Lawson, our preacher whose kid marries into this crazy family. And then there is Corey Hardrick in the role of Dallas, our demon here, who clearly married up when he conned the preacher's daughter into marrying him. Acting-wise, Hardrick does a superb job of absolutely giving us every reason to hate him and fully expect what he gets in the end. The problem here is that the viewer cannot suspend belief long enough to believe that there are people who are this evil, filthy, and godless in the black community and are tolerated enough to even allow them to have a funeral in a church that they don't even believe in. The unbelievable scenes go on in the Perryland flick, and the viewer asks over and over again, what the did she ever see in this demon, let alone his family, to marry into this mess? There are no characters with redeeming qualities here, save for Debbie Morgan's character, the daughter's friend, played by Taylor Pellador Williams. Again, back to the opening scene. What preacher do you know of that would consent to preside over a funeral of a person he knows to have been a demon and total non-believer with a family that rebukes him at every turn? The script is always the thing. I found nothing to smile about in this mess, and I will never watch it again. It is not worth your subscription unless you just love everything Tyler Perry. Divorce in the Black, released in 2024, can be seen on Amazon Prime. 6 of 10 stars.